Hi, and welcome to the second video! Yay! It's gonna not be that much action yet because I haven't left for Japan, as you can probably see. In this video I'm going to talk a little bit about just how to get started with this whole exchange student thing, and I'm going to give some advices on how to choose a university. And then I'm going to show you what I received in my welcome package from Chuo University. So to start it all off, you need to decide whether or not you want to be an exchange student. For me, I considered like where I was in my education, would it benefit me? Like, am I at a level where my language can actually be used actively, but I can still learn a lot more? And could I communicate with people when I get there? And I don't know yet, but I feel like I can speak a little with my stepmother and my grandmother, so I guess I just need to get out of that bubble that it's like, oh, I don't want to speak, I'm so scared I'm gonna do something embarrassing and then I'm gonna die. So just consider if you can benefit from it regarding to your education, if your housing and your economy will allow it, and also like if there is some family relations, maybe. I didn't think that much of my family because they were just like, oh, leave. So, you want to go to Japan and study, right? You are gonna have to find university you want to study at. And I have 4 tips or things to take into consideration when choosing university. The first one is if there is an exchange agreement between your university and the one you wish to go to. The second thing to take into consideration is what subjects they have. Just kind of consider what subject the university you want to go to gives you. Third thing to take into consideration, for me at least, is the location of the university. I don't think I could live really far out in the country. There aren't really many universities really far out in the country, but you should also consider like if you want a special accent on your Japanese, then you should try and maybe like focus on one particular area. I didn't do that, but it is worth to take into consideration that you are going to hear one type of Japanese a lot in the area where you live, and that is going to influence how you speak. The fourth point, it might not be really important for that many people, but for me it is the campus like architecture, like how campus look and how just the area around it looks. I've been to Todai once and I didn't like it because everything was just bricks and looked really depressing, and I know if I had to spend half a year or a year there I would be kind of depressed because I didn't feel stimulated or motivated to work hard because it just looked so depressing. That's just me. And that was the 4 pointers I have. I'm just gonna quickly run over them again. First thing being, is there an exchange agreement? Second thing, what subject do that university offer you? Third thing, where is the university located? And fourth thing, the architecture on campus, if you are easily influenced by environment as I am. The university I got into was Chuo University, and it was also my first priority. And I chose that university because they had an exchange agreement with my university, and that's good. They had the subjects that I wanted, like the areas of my interest. The campus, the location of Chuo is really nice. It's not far out in the country, but it's kind of like suburbia Tokyo, so it's not like there would be noise and a lot of people around my campus and distractions everywhere. Well, there will be distractions everywhere because I'm in Japan, yeah. And the fourth thing, the campus design is really nice. And yeah, it's just basically it lived up to the 4 criteria that I chose from, so that's. So, now that you hopefully have been enrolled in university that you wanted to, hopefully you will receive a welcome package. This is how it looks from Chuo. It got like logos and everything. It says Chuo University, earned 3 times. I can't blame them for not informing about who they are. And it says my name and where I am from. So opening it, yay! At this flap thingy, they have included a campus map of the 2 campuses they have. Stuff. It's all in Japanese, unfortunately, so I have to translate it all, and that's gonna be funny. And then they have included this folder about the university, and that's just basic information about who they are and what they stand for as a university. At the more serious business folder on the right. First there is a question, there is this thing that's a questionnaire. Well, you can say either yes or no if you want to help them make the experience better for like the next generation of exchange students. Then you will get a certificate of eligibility, and I'm not going to show you mine because, well, there is some personal information on it and there is a really ugly picture of me. A certificate like this, it's needed for when you apply for a visa. Then we have 2 letters, that is both letters of enrollment with stamps and signatures on it, because you're also going to need these for applying for a visa. Then they have included this folder or like collection of papers where there's just a lot of information that you need to read, and you need to read it carefully because it will really... There is a lot of information about just insurance, and that's important. You need to check your insurance, please. Then there are also information about housing arrangements and bank accounts, and just almost everything you want to know is in this folder. So keep it and read it and learn it and love it. And there is another also white collection of papers where it's more an introduction to the introduction week. There's also this arrival form attached to where if you want an airport pickup you should fill that out. Being a good Japanese and being really careful, of course they included yet another slip about airport pickup. And then we have 2 pieces of yellow paper, or one like really yellow and one this... I don't know what this color is called, but it's not really yellow. It's kind of like if white and yellow had a child, and it's this. And like the really yellow paper, it's just the academic calendars. The not so yellow paper is just a like a overlook of how the orientation week will be with time and places to be. So this is it for this video. I hope you guys found it informative. I'm so glad you watched this video. Thank you so much, and please comment if you have questions. I would love to answer them. And I appreciate every comment and every view. Just want to say that, put it out there already. I thank you so much. Bye!